Eggs have always been valuable, but we know right now they're especially valuable. Well, sometimes hens go off and want to lay in the woods and hide under buildings, and it's hard to find their eggs. Or maybe animals are eating them. It just makes it difficult, and we lose all these eggs. So what can we do to try to make our hens happy and want to lay where we want them to lay? My number one thing is make your rooster happy. Let's find out what happens when your rooster's happy with your nesting box. So, Michael's going to be building a big chicken coop with a nesting box in it area. And right now we've been doing this rinky-dinky, just using buckets. And several of our adult hens were out and free, and they don't like it now that we've got them in this fence and that they can't get it out. But some of them, they keep getting out and going and laying in their old places. Some of them have stopped laying. There's one buff, I don't know if you can tell, but she's in there all the way on the end checking out the new boxes. Well, they're not new boxes. I redid the buckets. Anyway, she stopped laying completely. She was mad and protested. Some of them been laying, but they're not happy about it. Well, something needed to be done, and so I came out here today. I changed, we were using shavings. I don't think shavings are great. I don't think they like it too much. But anyway, I came and got leaves and grass and put rocks and different things to keep the buckets from moving. Just something rinky-dinky to deal with. It was funny, every time I would put something in there and get out to go get some more rocks, some more leaves, the rooster would come check it out and talk to the hens about it. And all the hens would come check it out. That buff right there, that's the one that stopped laying. And she's really, really, really interested. She keeps looking. And it's funny, I wanted you to be able to hear, but the rooster got out. The rooster actually got in the box and was clucking to him. She's going in the spot that he just got out of. I can't see the screen to see if you can see, but I hope you can see. Anyway, he got in there and was clucking to her, and now he got out and she's getting in. So let's see what happens. I'm trying not to disturb them, but that's the rooster and one of them. One of our babies that just started laying 2 days ago? No, 1 day ago. She's in the one box. But that buff standing on that wood, that's Eggletina, who stopped laying because she was protesting. She's really interested. Be amazing if simple changes, just making her happy 1 day, she'll go ahead and lay. That hen right there with her leg, that's Hoppy. A fox got a hold of her and almost killed her and damaged her leg. And she's been slower to recover from her molt. You can tell her feathers are still a little not great. But Michael thought that she would never lay again. But the rooster actually was mating her lately. And she can't really use that leg. She kind of barely uses her toenails for balance. But she can go super, super fast. But she's showing interest in actually trying to get up there, poor thing. I think the rooster approves. I think. Did you approve, Mr. Rooster? Did you approve, buddy? Did you approve? Somebody's in. Eggletina's like, you get out. This is my spot. Which is really funny since she hasn't been laying. You still checking me out, Rooster? hen, Happy? Is it too high for you? Hey, hen. Hey, Eggletina. See if Happy goes in. I'm sorry, Happy. So they went away for a little while, and now the rooster brought him back over and trying to get Eggletina to go in that nest. He got back in it, checking it out, trying to encourage her, and she actually went in for a minute. She never sat down, but she went in and looked at it. And then a Rhode Island Red went in there, and then she got mad and started trying to peck on it, trying to make it come out. Now we got a couple different hens checking it out, so maybe somebody will lay. Seems Eggletina is really picky and really needing her hand held on figuring out a good nest. Now I just started getting 3 eggs all in one day from the Rhode Island Reds. We got 5 Rhode Island Reds. There are babies that we got back in the fall. I think Michael said they're 20 weeks. I think that's what they are now. So 3 out of the 5 started laying on the same day yesterday. So we're excited about that. And it should be in the next month. All these babies are laying. Not just these babies. We got a lot of babies out here. We got like 60 something. And should be by end of March, or no, beginning of March, they all should be laying, which will be a big deal. He's in there with that Rhode Island Red, clucking to her while she's laying. You want to look for a good supportive rooster like this. One that's there to help with the children, be supportive, all those kind of things. He's even helping making the nest for her. And now it's time to let her be. Let her do her thing while everybody watches. Okay, today's the next day. She kept getting interested looking in, but she wouldn't really go in yesterday. And after making the nesting boxes, she let the rooster mate her. So apparently she's happy. And actually I've seen at least, we got 2 hens that always escape and go and lay their eggs out in the yard. They get out of the fence. So I've seen at least one of them coming in here and checking out the nesting boxes. And it's like 11:30 and neither one of them have escaped yet. So maybe they're happy with the situation too. So what did I do? Before we had the nesting boxes, we had the shavings in there. I know they don't like shavings. They get kicked around and kicked out real easy. So I went and got grass and old dead grass and leaves and put in there. And some of it's got some sticks, little sticks that just kind of hold it all together and keep it in. I put some wood in the front and rocks and wood around to keep them more stable. And this little bit of insulation on top just adds an extra layer of dark security-like feeling. It also made it where in between those 2 buckets, the one she's in and the next one, there's actually a deep dark area that they can go into, and normally they like that, and that's actually the spot that the rooster kept getting in yesterday and all the chickens kept checking out. So I took what we had. This is just a rinky-dinky in the middle until we get the new chicken coop built. Then we'll have some nice nesting boxes in there. They do have another nesting box area that was out of the fence, but we had these little buddies right here in there for their brooding because both of our brooding pens are being used as chicken coops temporarily right now. So they were taking that up until last night. And so we put all of our hens in here because they were getting really distressed that they couldn't get into the other nesting area. But looks like she's happy with this. Got more of a natural brown nesting area instead of the wood shavings. Got a little bit darker, a little more secluded. Got that middle area. Got it where it's not moving, and the rooster was happy with it, and he kept bringing her back yesterday. And now here she is in there, and she hasn't laid since we put her in here. So if your rooster's happy, he'll bring the hens and cluck to them and tell them, hey baby, this is where you need to lay. So you want to make your rooster happy with the nesting boxes. Unless you want them to go off laying in the woods and all that stuff. I have actually not messed with these babies at all. And they saw me over here. They've been getting pecked a bunch today. And now they're all of them are up under my feet. They're like, oh, it's a human. That's our safe place. We got one of them, we found out it's a splay leg, and so we've been trying to exercise that today. I'm afraid they've gained too much weight already to be able to correct it, but we're trying. See, that one's bleeding some from all the pecking. Hello, little babies. Hey, babies. This is really funny since I have not messed with these chicks. Just because I'm a human. See, I got another chicken coming over here that they're worried about, so they're all hiding up under my feet. And they like strings on my pants. Don't you peck them. Don't you peck my foot either. I am recording. That will go on to YouTube. You don't believe me? It will. Covering her nest and covering her path. Let's try singing. Maybe she didn't lay. Stay out on her. Such good moral support. Let's go see if it's a false alarm or if you actually laid. Alright, let's see if it was a false alarm. I don't see anything.
It was a false alarm.
Was it? Let's see. No, it wasn't. It was not a false alarm. Woohoo! Good job, Eggltina. This is our fake egg. That's why it's a false alarm. She's still happy. Woohoo! So make your rooster happy with the nesting boxes, and he will bring the hens to the nesting box and get them to lay. Rooster, are you a proud daddy? Are you a proud daddy? Yes, you are, and you're a good husband, too.